Hello. So in this video, I am going to talk about this Gansai Tambi, and I am going to do some swatches with you guys. So remember last time I have talked about the large Gansai Tambi that I have purchased when I was in Hong Kong a couple of years ago. And this is the large one that I have. I thought the one that I have would have the color palette of these one here, but as you can see, the color is completely different, and I wanted to swatch this with you all. So what I'm going to do is to open the small one. Actually, this palette is available in my stationery online shop called Buttercup and Ink. You can find the link in my about page or the description box down below. So I wanted to swatch this color palette with you, and we are going to do this later on in this video. So I am going to put this away, and I wanted to share what I have purchased from a local art supply store, and I picked the order up yesterday, and I'm going to share what I have purchased with you. So we have here is the Daniel Smith Extra Fine Watercolor Seasons Collection, and this one is Autumn. So you will get a set of 3 watercolor tubes, and each of which is 5 ml, very small. And let's open it. So we have, this one is called Aussie Red Gold, and we have this one is Undersea Green, and the last but not least is the Rose of Ultramarine. This one we have is the 24 karat pure gold transfer. It's a pack of gold leaf. So they are on sale, and I remember it is about $40 something rather than $69.99. So I will open that pack of 5 sheets and show you what a 24 karat gold leaf looks like. And there you have it. It is really nicely packed, and it has the transfer sheets cover on top. Price, and here we have Daniel Smith. Again, is a walnut ink. So the ink is in walnut color, and I am going to open this together with you. So this ink is acid-free, natural walnut colored drawing ink, excellent ink for dripped pens and or brush. So I use paintbrush and ink quite a bit for my drawing, and I wanted to try this color out. So you do have to be careful when you open the seal inside the bottle. So I'm finding a really thin paintbrush to demonstrate the show you the color of the walnut ink. So I'm going to throw this seal away. I just dip the paintbrush into straight into the bottle and show you the color of the walnut ink. But I just recently purchased like really small size bottle for this type of ink, and I will be using that for this one, and just to instead of using the whole bottle every time, I can just pour a little bit ink into those glass bottle. So I have this one. This one, I purchased this one again because I have one that is that I have been using, and I saw this one and I was like, oh, okay. And they are on sale at the moment, and I just purchased it. I think they are on sale at the moment, so I just purchased it. I use these a lot for my sketching. So here I have some color pencil that I purchased, and the brand is called Prismacolor. I have heard some good things about this brand. I will be sharing doing some swatches of these Gansai Tambi and also this color pencil with you now. So here I am going to test the color on these lovely booklet that I have purchased last year when I was in Hong Kong from a Chinese art and craft shop. And these booklet, the way that they bound is really interesting, because it has one continuous page throughout the booklet, and each page there is actually two papers, like so one paper on top of the other, so you've got quite a bit of thickness on each page. I mean on each section. So we are opening this Gansai Tambi color set. I don't really have the English name for it, but I can see that the sheets actually mention about seasons, so I am guessing that it is maybe spring. So on these sheets, it tells you the color of the palette, and I'm going to tell you which is which. So we have this one rose beige, and this one, the left, is natural beige. This one is lilac, and the one on the left is cherry blossom pink. This green is greenish yellow, and the one on the left is lime green. This blue is horizon blue. This one is cobalt blue. The one on the left is Indian red. On the right is maroon. This is gray, and this really dark shade is blue-gray deep. So let's open the plastic cover, and then we can do some swatches. So we are going to use these Trickle Golden Taglon 2000 round paintbrush for these swatches, and you can either use a tool that pick up some water and pour it onto the color palette and to activate the color. In this case, I'm going to just wet the paintbrush and then pick up the pigment directly from the palette. As you can see here, this paper is called Shuanzi in Chinese, and in English it is just swan paper. It is made for people who draw Chinese painting using the calligraphy ink. So the swan paper is really water absorbent. It absorbs the water just as soon as you put the watercolor, or as soon as you put the paint onto the paper. So let's just write down the name of the color next to the swatch. This one is Cherry Blossom Pink, and this one, the lilac, is really pretty. It's like a really light lavender color. I reckon this color palette is it's for spring. Like the color is really spring like color. So I'm guessing that there would be like a whole collection of seasons, and I just don't know. So I'll probably have a look at the supplier and see, and I'll probably purchase some more for the stock for Buttercup in Ink. This is really pretty. The blue is called Horizon Blue. It looks like a sky type of blue. So I'm going to use another paintbrush. This one is the Chinese calligraphy paintbrush, and I'll see how well because I do need to have use the paintbrush that actually pick up a lot of water, that has that can contain the water, which this Chinese calligraphy paintbrush amazing at. See this one, this calligraphy paintbrush has picked up so much water, and it's actually too much water, so you do need to be careful. So I think it is worthwhile to use the tool to put the water drop onto the color palette and let them activate earlier. So this one is cobalt blue. Cobalt blue typically is quite bright. In this case, this one is bright, but not not too much, and I really like it. So this one is the lime green, so pretty. Although lime green is not, I made a mistake writing down greenish yellow, but it's actually not. So I'm going to cross that out. This one is lime green. I don't use lime green at all for my drawing and painting. But I am interested to see if what it looks like on if I use the lime green. And this one is greenish yellow. I like greenish yellow. I like my color has a bit of warmth in it. So I'm just writing this one down. The next one is natural beige. So and just looking at the palette, you cannot really tell this one is natural beige. It's to me, it has quite a bit of yellow in it, like light yellow. But I guess this is natural beige. Anyway, so I will be doing another video that I use this color palette on a coloring book. So this is what I will be doing for my next video. And because I don't want this video to be too long, so this video is going to be just color swatching. So the one that I have just done is rose beige. I love rose beige. I want the beige to be a little bit warmth. Not the natural beige is warm warm, but in this one I think it has a little bit of cool tone. I like rose beige more. So the next one we have is Indian red. And before we swatch the Indian red, I am showing you how much color has gone through from the top page to the bottom page. It's not too bad, and the color that you see here, the cobalt blue, has because I picked up too much water, so the color's gone through quite badly. Otherwise, they are not too bad. So if you don't want don't want the color gone through from the top to the bottom, then all you need is not too much water. So yeah. So what I would do is to, you know, when you dip your paintbrush into the water, all you need is just to get rid of the water by wiping the paintbrush onto a onto a kitchen towel or a towel, and before you pick up the color and then apply onto the paper. So this one we have Indian red. The Indian red is quite nice. I seldom use these intense red in my drawing because I do wallpaper, so yeah, I don't use bright or intense color for my wallpaper design. So just writing it down, Indian red. And the next one we have is maroon. On the palette, it is really like these two colors are really similar, but as you can see here, the maroon is the type of red that is like the blood type of red, really, really intense, quite dark. And the next one we have is gray. And the last but not least, we have blue-gray dip. So you can see the blue from these swatch. It's quite an intense blue, but as the name suggested, it has some gray in it. So, and I really like this color. It's quite it's really moody, but it's very, very nice. So let's write down the name of the color palette, the brand, and also the information of this color palette, so that we won't mix it up later on down the track. So now we are going to swatch all these color pencils from Prismacolor, and I have purchased a total of 10 of them. They are all neutral color except one that is blue. Others, they are green and natural, and also red. And I realized I have actually duplicated one color. So you'll see later on that it's only 9 colors. This one is actually, oh, that is really hard to see. It's a lime color. The number is PC1005. I am pointing they actually have English, both English and also French written on the color pencils, but I didn't see the English version at the start, and I later found out that they have actually had an English name. So I'm just zooming you in to see the color, the swatches more clearly. I really like this lime green color. I would highly recommend if you're into color pencil. I love these color pencils. I have one that is a set of color pencils from Staedtler. I would prefer this one over the Staedtler color pencils. So the second one we have PC1091 green ochre. And this one is PC988. It is marine green. And this one is PC930. This is slate gray. Quite an interesting color, and I really like it. It's a blue basically, but it has a hint of gray in it that you can't possibly see the gray, but it is really lovely. And now this one, I was pointing at the French name, and actually I found it is like, this one is 70% French gray. This is actually the name of the color. It's really lovely. It's PC1074. So the next one we have is Sandbar Brown, and it is PC1094. So this one, it looks really lovely. This one is called Deco Peach PC1013. It's a peach color, but it looks like a pink to me. And this one is Nectar PC1092. A really lovely, looks like clay. And we have the last one but not least, we have Clay Rose PC1017. I love this color. So there you have it. This is the swatches of the Gansai Tambi color palette, and also the 9 color pencils from Prismacolor that I have purchased recently. So for my next video, we are going to color the one of the coloring books using these color. Bye!